Hello friends, my name is Evgeny, I'm from Ukraine. I'm watching my video using this service, since my pronunciation of the English language does not allow me to do it myself. Thanks for understanding.
The 373rd day of the war between Russia and Ukraine continues. Let's look at the main events over the past day. In the Donetsk direction, the Russians continue to conduct offensive operations along almost the entire front line. The summary of the General Staff of Ukraine reports repulsed attacks by Russians in the Bakhmut sector in the areas of Orikhovo-Vasylivka, Dubovo-Vasylivka, Hryhorivka, Bogdanivka, and Bakhmut itself. The Russians are trying to surround Bakhmut himself, the military command of Ukraine says. Today, against the backdrop of rumors about the rapidly deteriorating situation in the city, Olexander Syrsky, commander of the Eastern Group of Forces, came there again for the second time in the last week. He heard the reports of the commanders on the state of affairs in subordinate units, got acquainted with the problematic issues of increasing the defense capability of our units on the front line. Earlier, Syrsky came to Bakhmut on Saturday, after the meeting of the headquarters of the Supreme Commander. He described the situation there as difficult. Recently, rumors have been constantly appearing that Ukrainian troops will leave Bakhmut because of the threat of encirclement. Ukraine refutes them. And the arrival of Syrsky, as it were, shows that they intend to continue the defense of the city. The fact that there is no Bakhmut entourage at the moment, as well as an order to leave the city, says Ukrainian military Andriy Kovalenko. From the north, the enemy has some successes, but in the south the enemy has not been able to cut the Kostiantynivka-Bakhmut highway, he explained. He believes that Bakhmut is important for the Russians, since taking it allows you to advance on Kostiantynivka and Sloviansk, and then on Droshkivka and Kramatorsk. According to Bakhmut, even if a decision is made to withdraw troops, the next fortress on the enemy's path to Sloviansk will be Kostiantynivka. But at the moment there is no such order, Kovalenko said. Friends, as you can see, there have been very few views on the channel lately, which is why I have practically no income. If you have the opportunity to support me financially, I will be very grateful. Thank you. But the rumors still continue to spread. Information has appeared that bridges are being blown up to the west of Bakhmut. Who does it? Versions differ. CNN writes that on the night of March 3rd, Russian troops blew up the bridge connecting Bakhmut with the village of Hryhorivka. The police of the Donetsk region told journalists that they would try to repair the bridge in the coming days, since it is a vital artery for evacuation civilians and transporting goods. Bakhmut can still be reached via dirt roads and fields, the Donetsk region police said. That is, based on this information, Bakhmut is cut off from Hryhorivka, which stands on the highway to Chasiv Yar, along which the main supply of Bakhmut is now going. This morning, a video of the blowing up of a bridge in the eastern part of Bakhmut across the Bakhmutivka River also appeared. According to unconfirmed reports, today the Russians made significant advances in the eastern part of Bakhmut, due to which the Ukrainian army had to blow up the last bridge over the Bakhmutivka River and thus basically complete the evacuation of the eastern bank of the city. But Bild journalist Julian Ropk, who analyzes the fighting in Bakhmut, writes that the bridges in the western part of the city are undermined by the armed forces of Ukraine and not by Russian troops. In his opinion, this marks a change in the Ukrainian defense strategy and preparations for leaving the city. Ropk reports, citing his own sources, that Ukrainian troops and heavy equipment are still inside western Bakhmut. That is, according to this logic, bridges are blown up to impede the advancement of Russian assault groups. The curator of PMC Wagner Prigozhin changed his rhetoric today. If earlier he said that the capture of Bakhmut is far away, now he claims that Russian units practically surrounded Bakhmut. There is only one road left. The pincers are shrinking, Prigozhin added, probably referring to the route to Chasiv Yar via Hryhorivka. He claims that Ukraine is suffering heavy losses in Bakhmut and urged Zelensky to allow the military armed forces of Ukraine to leave the city, which is virtually surrounded. The camera then panned to Ukrainian prisoners who repeated Prigozhin's appeal to Zelensky. But Ukraine does not confirm the encirclement of the city and its intentions to leave it either. Also today it became known about the withdrawal of a number of Ukrainian units from Bakhmut. A well-known commander with the call sign Magyar said that his aerial reconnaissance detachment was urgently transferred from Bakhmut. I received a combat order to immediately leave Bakhmut for a new place of hostilities. First of all, I am a military man, so I will not comment on the orders of the command, Magyar said. He stated that he would continue to remain a communicator and would upload videos from the front, which sounded like a hint that it was for this reason that the Magyar unit was decided to be withdrawn. On the day before yesterday's video of Magyar from Bakhmut, one of the fighters spoke about the high losses of the Ukrainian army in the city, and that the continued presence of Ukrainian troops in the city is inappropriate. A company lives here for one night. We lose a company or two a day. Therefore, we need to retreat to new lines in an organized manner and keep the defense there, the military said. This video caused a lot of backlash. However, Magyar himself did not draw a direct relationship between that video and the exit from Bakhmut. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and please leave comments. It helps in promoting the channel. Thank you.